Hello everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Real Biblically Awoke TV, with your host,
Tali Israel
and Jennifer Israel. Amen. So everyone, we got a real unusual video for you guys today. Okay? Very, very unusual. And anyone, I want to know if anyone, well, I got two. I got a small one and I got a bigger one, but not too long. But I know you guys gonna watch it. You want to watch it. After the kid speak about eating babies, these are Jewish people. After he speak, then you're gonna see a rabbi that's speaking of how many people, children, they kill yearly, how many millions, and they drink the blood, and then they send the bodies to the warehouses, to like stores, restaurants like McDonald's and what did he say? McDonald's and the pizzeria. What's the pizza place? I don't even remember, but this is a weird one, I'm telling you. And then I have another little video going with that same one to show you guys this is real stuff going on. When people would think, oh no, that's not true. This is real stuff. We don't put fake stuff up here. All real, okay? So I want you guys to watch this video now. All right? I'm very excited to show, not say excited, but I want you guys to see these things, what we see. You understand? And if you guys have anything that you want me to put up here, you could put it down and tell me, leave it down there, the name of it, and I'll put the video up like I see some young ladies do. I'm still checking out those two young ladies that sent me the videos, those people that's telling about the whitewashing also of our people. Thank you guys for that. So here go the videos. I don't want to talk too long, guys. Here goes one of the video, matter of fact. Thank you.
Church, our own big church, and we use it for sex, eating baby, drinking baby's blood. We sacrifice the baby, we do sex to the babies, we throw them when we're dancing with the skulls after the babies are dead.
What skulls?
The baby skulls.
Before?
Yeah, from before. We put it on.
Where did the baby skulls come from?
They come from the baby.
How would you get them from the baby?
We cut the baby's head off, then we clear all the meat from the skulls, and then we put all the meat and cook it. Sometimes we roast it, sometimes we roast it in the oven, sometimes we cook it on a frying pan.
You told me there's some restaurants.
Yeah, and there's some restaurants, McDonald's in Hampstead, and East Finchley. And East Finchley is a swimming pool, and in East Finchley there's a swimming pool, and the whole East Finchley does it. The boss does it. Everybody does it.
That's what?
The sex, eating baby, and there's McDonald's in there, and they're also involved, and there's Starbucks inside, and they're also involved, and there's sweets shop in there.
Well, no, don't rush.
And
You say McDonald's in Hampstead and Finchley Road,
Yes.
East Finchley.
Yes.
And you said Starbucks where? Which Starbucks?
Starbucks in Hampstead and, no, not in East Finchley, in Hampstead.
So not all McDonald's are involved,
No.
and not all Starbucks.
No.
Only the ones where?
In Hampstead and East Finchley. And also, there's a...
What
Is
about
this-
Belsize Park?
Yeah, Belton, no, there's not
There's
involved.
Starbucks there. Do they do that or not?
Yeah, they do. And there's a Pizza Express in Starbucks. No, there's Pizza Express in Belsize Park,
Belsize
and
Park.
they do it.
And Starbucks does it in Starbucks.
Yes.
I have a guest by the name of Rabbi Finkelstein. He's off the east coast of the United States, who's going to be joining me tonight. Rabbi Finkelstein, as I said, a rabbi off the east coast of the United States. Are you there with me tonight?
Shalom, I am here.
There's a lot of rumors and conjecture that's taking place across this country relating to the Jewish population, okay?
Okay.
The masses have a hard time believing anything.
Well, we've done a great brainwashing job on them over the centuries, and especially the last few hundred years. We've just brainwashed them completely. They believe anything we tell them. And, in the meantime, we have a lot of fun around Passover where we steal the children. I mean, we steal 100 to 300,000 children a year just here in this country, and we drain the blood and we mix it with the Passover bread. and then we throw the bodies into the slaughterhouses that we own, and we grind up all the bodies in the sausage and the hamburger. McDonald's is one of our favorite outlets, and the people, they eat it for breakfast, they eat their children for lunch, and, as Jews, we gotta do what we do. It's over for you white race. So that's why I'm speaking so honestly here, to bring it out into the open so that you can see it for what it is. You've been teaching the people real good, but they don't wake up, do they? Because you know why? They're scared of us Jews, because they don't want to be called anti-Semites, and they believe that we're the chosen people, and so that's why we can do whatever we want to do, and we can get away with it because the white men are cowards, and we go to the synagogue all the time and have some Manischewitz and dance the Hava Nagila.
It's not that you Jews are hiding anything. You're coming right out on television, in the newspapers, on the radio, and you're telling the people exactly what you're going to do before you do it, and they're like they're brain dead.
Well, we did a good job with the public school system. We got you to put all of your children in there. You notice that the Jew doesn't put his children in there. They go to the Hebrew Academy, where we teach them the real things, and then they go to the synagogue and they learn the real important things. But we send your kids to the public school. We even have you tax yourself from your property so that you never own your property. And so if you don't make your property tax, we're going to take your property. You can bet on that. And we have you put your kid in a 12-year babysitting is about all it does, because you don't learn anything. And then by that time, the kids, they get to be teenagers, and then we give them the music. Not that we really want to call it music, because, oy vey, that's not music. But they listen to that, and then they want to do what they want to do, and so we sell them drugs, and we make a lot of money off your children. Your children from cradle to grave. All we do is make money off of them. Your cattle, your goyim, the human cattle. Mazel tov.
Well, that's very interesting. I understand it, but I also know the bloodletting. I know that on your Passover, which isn't mine, that a lot of little children do disappear, and I do know that, and I know a lot of police departments and agencies have been informed, but you're very open. You're very open tonight. I'm very surprised that you're talking about the bloodletting of the little children, that you put their blood in the matzvah balls, and that you eat it on sacrifice on Passover.
Well, there was a goyim that wrote a book about it back in the 30s. I forget his name at the moment. But anyway, he wrote the book. People didn't buy the book. People don't want to listen. We've been doing this for thousands and thousands of years, since down to Adam's time. We take the children of our enemy, which is the white race, and we bring them to the basements in the synagogues, where we drain the blood and watch them die there. It's very similar to how we do the sacrifices that we do with the kosher butchering, and so we do that, and then we mix it with the Passover bread, and so we eat the blood of our enemies. And the bodies, we're not cannibals, so what we do is we take those, because we can make some shekels, and we give them to the slaughterhouses, and those are pounds and pounds and pounds of meat that we grind up in the sausage and the hamburger, and that's why we made those the most popular things, sausage for breakfast and hamburger for lunch. And so all the goyim out here are really eating their children. And even when we say this outright and tell you people, you don't believe it. So that's your problem. But you goyim out there, you never teach yourself. You don't self-teach. You're always looking for somebody else to do it for you. So you.
Welcome back, everyone. So you guys saw that video? That's disgusting, right? They eat babies. They drink the blood. That's some vampire crap, right? This has been going on for ages. This is not just now. This has been going on since the 1700s, way back since then. They've been doing this. I have another little short video to show you guys like precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little in the Bible. I'm going to show you another Jewish lady showing you that this disturbed her when she was a kid, because they had her doing that just like those little boys. They had her doing that also. They've been doing this and they're used to this. And I never, McDonald's, I've been stopped my children from eating McDonald's. They found 3 different McDonald's, they found human teeth in them. Before I even saw this video, I stopped going to McDonald's. We used to buy lots of chicken nuggets and all those stuff, but they're unclean. So we have to be careful what we're eating, and we have to pray over our stuff, our water and whatever we're drinking and eating, because we don't know what's the occultic stuff that's going on with these foods, and or whatever is going on with them, demonic. So we have to stay prayed up. So guys, I have another little short video to show you guys. These people are revealing themselves, and the Most High is doing this. They're not doing this off themselves. In that video you just watched, he said that the children that they were eating was white children. Bull crap. These are our children. But they're going to play it off and said it's white children. No, it's our children. I have another video with these same people that they arrest them right here in our neighborhoods. These same Jewish people, they found them killing black children and selling the body parts. That's for another day. I'm going to show you guys that video too. Police arresting them, but they just come right out because money talk and bullcrap walk. You understand? So stay tuned. Watch this next video with this next Jewish lady revealing what they do to people. And this gives them power. Okay? This is how they stay in power. Not following the laws of God. They're doing sacrifices. And we're going to come back with a couple of scriptures to show that sacrifice is done away with. Okay, guys? So stay tuned. Watch this video.
Gas was used also in worshiping the devil, participated in human sacrifice rituals and cannibalism. She says her family has been involved in rituals for generations. She is currently in extensive therapy, suffers from multiple personality disorder, meaning she's blocked out many of the terrifying and painful memories of her childhood. Meet Rachel, who is also in disguise to protect her identity. You come from generations of ritualistic abuse?
Yes, my family has an extensive family tree, and they keep track of who's been involved and who hasn't been involved. And it's gone back to like 1700.
And so you were...
Right. I was born into a family that believes in this.
And does everyone else think it's a nice Jewish family? From the outside, you appear to be a nice Jewish girl.
Definitely.
And you all are worshiping the devil inside the home?
Right. There's other Jewish families across the country. It's not just my own family.
Really? And so who knows about it? Lots of people now.
I talked to a police detective in the Chicago area, and several of my friends know, and I've spoke publicly before. And
so when you were brought up in this kind of evilness, did you just think it was normal?
I've blocked out a lot of the memories I had because of my multiple personality disorder. But yes, I mean, it's like if you grow up with something, you think it's normal. Mm-hmm. I always thought.
So what kinds of things? You don't have to give us the gory details, but what kinds of things went on in the family?
Well, there would be rituals in which babies would be sacrificed, and you would have to,
Whose babies?
There were people who bred babies in our family. No one would know about it. A lot of people were overweight, so you couldn't tell if they were pregnant or not, or they would supposedly go away for a while and then come back. The other thing I want to point out, not all Jewish people sacrifice babies. I mean, no. It's not a very
we kind of know
thing.
that.
I just want to point that out.
This is the first time I heard of any Jewish people sacrificing babies. But anyway, so you witnessed the sacrifice.
Right. When I was very young, I was forced to participate in that, in which I had to sacrifice an infant.
And the purpose of sacrifice is to what? Is to bring you what? What are you sacrificing for?
For power.
Uh-huh. power. And so, were you ever used? Were you ever used yourself?
I was molested. I was raped several times.
What's your mother doing
She's
in all of this? What's her role in all of this?
I'm not exactly what her role is. I haven't, recovered all of my memories, but her family was extremely involved. She brought me to it. Both of my parents brought me to it.
And where is she now?
She lives in the Chicago metropolitan area. She's on the Human Relations Commission of the town that she lives in, and she's an upstanding citizen. Nobody would suspect her.
Were you raised with a sense of right and wrong, Rachel?
Yeah. I mean, it's like I had both. I mean, to the outside world, everything we did was proper and right, and then there were the nights that things changed, that things just got turned around. What was wrong was right, and what was right was wrong. That's what helped to create to develop MPD.
Multiple personalities.
Right.
Now, in your family, did you all call it worshiping the devil?
No,
Rachel, or
I don't know.
It was just evil, these things you did.
Right. Well, I said it was evil, and they said it was good. There's a book that I had just come across called Lilith's Cave, which is a book of Jewish mysticism and supernatural, and there's a lot in that book that relates to what I, endured.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. Yeah. So you guys saw that video? That goes with the other video that the young lady is talking about. She said what they do. Same thing the little boy said. And the man, the rabbi said the same thing. That they eat babies and that they drink the blood. They kill children yearly. They kill our children yearly, and that they drink blood, and then they put the meat in the warehouses and send them to places like McDonald's, and we eat our children for sausages and all that stuff, right? But I stopped eating McDonald's for years because I heard about I saw 3 teeth that they found in 3 different McDonald's years ago, human teeth. So I told my kids already that we are not eating McDonald's anymore. This was years ago. So I'm just showing you these things are real. This is a different video with a different person talking about the same thing. Right, guys? So we got a little couple of scriptures about these things. I know some people, but let's do the scriptures. Then we're going to come back and talk about that, right? You tired? Yeah. All right, so we're going to go to Revelation 13 and really 15 I want to go to, but I'm going to start a little bit with my highlighted version. I don't want to read the whole thing for you guys, but I'm going to read some because the word of God must go out. Where these people said that, she said that they do it, they eat babies for powers, right? They kill the babies and eat them for powers, right? So tell me if this doesn't sound familiar. Where it says, and I saw one of his head as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wandered after the beast, and they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things, and blasphemies, and powers was given unto him to continue 42 months. And he opened his mouth, turn that down a little bit, son. And he opened his mouth and blasphemed against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given unto him. All kindreds of tongues and nations. That's another, see again, this is a precept for tongues. Tongues comes from, it's different language, different nations. Tongues is not, you okay guys? I'm sorry, but. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose name and are not written in the book of life of the Lamb, slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. It says, he that leadeth into captivity will go back into captivity. He that killeth with the sword is die by the sword. But let's go down a little bit further. And beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and had 2 horns like lamb, and spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth man that dwell of the earth by the means of those miracles which he had powers to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword, and did live. 15. And he had powers to give life unto the image and of the beast, and the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast, and should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive mark in the right hand or in the forehead. Right, guys? So this is all about powers with these people. You understand? It's all about the powers. That's what they're into. And they've been drinking blood for years. We are the real Jews. God people don't do that. You understand? The Most High people does not do those things, because God did away. The only laws that God did away with was blood sacrifice, right? And burnt offering. I could show you that. Every other law stands, okay? So what laws was done away with? If you guys want the scripture, you could go look it up for yourself. I wrote it down. This is not the Bible, but the correct one is in the Bible. So you could go look this up. So say Hebrews 10 through 8 through 10. Hebrews 10, 8 through 10, right? It says, I'm just going to read a part of it, so you guys could go and look it up. So it says, above when he said, sacrifice and offering and burnt offering for sin, they would not continue. Again, he said, this is Hebrew 10, and you could read 8 through 10. Above when he said, sacrifice and offering and burnt offering for sin, thou wouldest not continue. Okay? And the next one, the laws that was done away with. He says, this is Matthew 5 and 17 through 19, but I'm just going to give you a little piece. Matter of fact, again, Matthew 5, 17 through 19, it says, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am come to fulfill it. It's got to come. It's got to be done. That's what he's saying. That's why he said when a man, Jesus said, if a man look at another, he said, Moses, God tell Moses, if a man look at another man's wife, he sinned. But Jesus said, if he even just thinks about another man's wife, that he will be put to death. You understand? So the next one is, what did Christ fulfill? That's what we just went through with Hebrew 10, blood sacrifices. What did Christ fulfill? This is Acts 3 and 18. But those things which God before had shewed by the mouth of all, this prophet, that Christ should suffer, he had to fulfill. Again, if who don't understand it, Christ come and did sacrifice. He sacrificed himself so we don't have to do sacrifices anymore. Because once, when, you know, in the biblical days, we would have to kill a lamb, or, you know, bring it to the Most High, or bring it to the priest. We don't have to do those things anymore. Jesus Christ came and shed his blood, so we don't have to do those things anymore. Again, it says, Acts 3:18, what did Christ fulfill? But these things which God before had shewed by the mouth of all his prophets, that Christ should suffer, he had so fulfilled, guys. All right. So guys, go do your own research, right? And I have attacks up here coming to attack me and telling me the F words and stuff like that. A fake Israelite that came up here. You know, like Bishop Nathaniel said, a lot of them know how to quote scriptures, but they're not really from the Most High. They're still in the demonic world, you know. So he's saying I'm up here teaching men. No, I'm not up here teaching no man or any man. This is my baby son. He's very intelligent. My son read for himself, okay? My husband read for himself. My other sons read for themselves, okay? What he's saying that I'm up here teaching men, listen, I'm up here to open my people's eyes, okay? I'm not up here to teach any man. If everybody really think about it, most of the time I tell you guys to go to my teachers. I mean, they didn't wake me up, but they teach me more and make me understand what I'm awoken to, okay? I said IUIC, Sons of Thunder, Sikari, Bo. It's a lot of them. What's the other ones? You know, Naquam and them, those guys, they're very good teachers. I watch these guys almost every day, okay? And I learn because I could learn because the Most High want me to learn. But a lot of people up here can see, but they can't see. They're blind to the Most High words. They could hear, but they're deaf. They're reading and leaning on their own understanding, okay? I fear the Most High. I'm not going to come up here and do what he didn't tell me to do. I'm opening up my people's eyes. And the reason why I came up with the tongues is because I have girlfriends that stopped talking to me because they said I'm blaspheming against the Holy Spirit. Hard-headed, stiff-neck people. You understand? Because tongues does not mean to talk something gibberish or bobbly that people don't understand. Tongues is a different language from a different nation, okay? Because we have to use our tongue to talk, so they call it tongues, I guess. But it's not that kind of tongues that they lied to my people about. So I'm not up here to teach anyone, you guys. I'm not up here to teach any man or anything like that. I'm up here to open my people's eyes, and I direct you guys to the prophets. Again, IUIC, Sons of Thunder, right? Bo, Sakari. It's Sons of Thunder. It's a lot of them, guys. I don't even keep up because when I see it, I just watch them on YouTube, and they're very intelligent young men. Some of them could be my sons. That's how, like God said, what's revealed? What did he say, Tali? What did he say? The revealing of the babe and the suckling?
What's revealed to the babe? What's revealed?
You don't remember? Okay.
What's revealed to the babe and suckling will not be revealed to the wise and prudent.
Yes. What's hidden from the wise and prudent will be revealed to the babe and the suckling, right? And we are still babes, right? That's a baby, but we are still babes because the Most High is talking to his people. You know what I mean? So, guys, thank you again, everyone. So like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys have anything to ask me, like guys, or whatever you want to know, like if I know, I'll tell you. If I don't, I'm gonna direct you to the prophets. Okay, guys? So like, share, and subscribe to this video so other people could see it. Okay, guys? And thank you guys so much. And next time we have more videos, but we're gonna do them another time. So shalom, happy Sabbath. From my family to your family, Tali. Sorry, I'm always saying your part. Like, share, and subscribe. You have anything you want to say, son?
Yeah.
You do?
Something about the beast from the story.
The what? The beast?
The beast's name was Malak. People,
Oh, you know the beast? You know the beast?
yeah, the beast from the story name was Malak.
My son read his Bible. You know? I didn't even know that name. Understand? But I'm just showing you guys that it's very serious out here, and you guys got to stay pray your children up, because these demons is moving. You feel me? So again, tell you to finish it.
Like, share, and subscribe. But I also gotta say, Malak was an idol with the head of a bull, but the body of a man. Inside of the idol was a hand to hold, right? Was a hand to hold things. And then the next part of the idol was a furnace. People would place their children on their hands, and it would slowly slip into the fire.
Wow.
Worshippers of Malak that would beat drums to break down, to outsound the scream of the baby.
Wow. See, I didn't even know these things. See, my son studied for himself. You understand? He's a real Israelite man. So my husband read his Bible, everybody, you know. I'm not here to teach any man nothing, because I understand the Bible said a woman is not supposed to teach. So please don't come up here and tell me shut my effing mouth and that you're Israelite and I'm confounded, because you can't confound me, okay? Devil, back up. Anyway, thank you, my people, for loving me. Thank you. I love you guys. All right. So shalom one more time. Thank you.